You are watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905 812 2923. Info at netsoftakademy.com. www.netsoftakademy.com.
Hello and welcome to module number 6, Service Request. In this module, we will focus on service request. Service request represents routine and standard requests raised by user for services, access, or information. Unlike incidents, service requests are planned, predictable, and usually follow predefined workflows. The objective of this module is to explain how service requests are handled in a structured and efficient way. You will learn how user raise requests. You will learn how service requests improve service delivery, enhance user experience, and reduce manual efforts. In this module, you will also understand how service requests are categorized and fulfilled. You will learn how predefined workflow helps standardize service handling, service request handling, and ensure consistency. This approach improves visibility, accountability, and turnaround time. Let's move ahead. A service request in Jira Service Management is a formal request from a user for something they need. This could include access request, software installation, or information request. Service requests are managed through service portal and follow predefined workflows. For example, requesting a new laptop or software installation is a service request. Let's move ahead. Service requests typically include common and repeatable items. These are included as new user onboarding, password reset request, accessing provision, or hardware request. Because these requests are predictable, they can be handled efficiently using predefined process. This reduces effort and improves response time. Let's move ahead. Request management allows organization to manage different types of service requests in one place. Requests are categorized by simplifying handling and routing. This helps team quickly understand what is being requested and who should fulfill it. Request management also supports different request categories and approval flows. It allows team to define request-specific workflow, SLA, and form. This ensures that each type of request is handled appropriately and efficiently. Example, software request may require manager approval before fulfillment. Let's move ahead. The service request process begins when a user submits a request through the service portal. The portal provides predefined form to capture required information. This ensures that request is clear, complete, and consistent. Let's move ahead. After submission, the request is categorized based on its type and nature. It may be prioritized depending on business need or urgency. Categorization and prioritization help ensure requests are routed and fulfilled correctly. This helps manage workload and expectation. Some requests requires approval before they can be fulfilled. This approval may be needed from a manager or an administrator depending on the type of request. Approvals ensure that access, resource, or services are granted only after proper authorization. Jira Service Management uses automated workflow to manage approval and avoid delays. Once the request is approved, the request automatically moves to the fulfillment stage. After approval, the service request is assigned to the responsible team or agent. The assigned team then fulfills the request by providing the required service, access, or information. During this stage, the requester receives automatic status updates through the notification. This keeps the user informed and ensures transparency until the request is completed. The requester can track the progress of their request in real time through service portal, the same portal from where they have raised the request. Agents can use customer visible comments to update users and internal notes for team collaboration. Jira Service Management automated sends updates. So Jira Service Management automation sends update at each stage, for example, such as pending for approval, in progress, or resolved. This ensures clear and consistent communication throughout the request lifecycle. Once the request or the service is delivered, the agent marks the request as resolved or completed. I will repeat this. Once the service is delivered or the request is completed, the agent marks the request as resolved or completed. The requester confirms that service meets their expectation. If no longer response is received within a defined period, Jira Service Management can automatically close the request. This helps keep record accurate and avoid long pending requests. After closure, the ticket is officially closed in the system. Users may be asked to rate their experience or provide feedback. It supports continuous improvement of service delivery. Service request state are mapped to Jira workflow states to maintain consistency. For example, a request submitted by a user maps to an open state, while fulfilled request map to resolved or closed state. This mapping ensures accurate tracking, reporting, and visibility across the service request lifecycle. The process of creating a basic service request follows a clear and structured flow. It starts with submission where user raise a request through the service portal. The request may then go to claim creation or approval depending on request type. After approval, the request moves to fulfillment where the required service is delivered. And finally, the request is completed, closed, and recorded for tracking and reporting. A service request is a formal request for information, access, or a standard service that a user needs. The requester is the end user or customer who submits the service request through the service portal or email. This definition helps clarify who is requesting the service and what type of request is being handled. An agent is a licensed user who work on service request, incident, and problem. Agents are responsible for communication, updates, and fulfillment activities. The service desk acts as a central point of contact between user and IT team. It handles incoming requests, incident, and queries to ensure smooth operations. A request type defines the category or nature of request, such as access request or software request. It helps capture the required information and can have its own workflow or form field. Workflows ensure requests are handled consistently and according to defined processes. A queue is a filtered view of requests based on specific criteria such as priority, status, or assignment. Queue helps agent manage workload efficiently. An SLA or service level agreement defines the target response and resolution time for service request. SLA help ensure requests are handled within the agreed timeline. Approval is a verification step required before a request can be processed or fulfilled. Certain service requests, such as access or procurement requests, require manager approval. Fulfillment is the execution or delivery of the request service or access. I will repeat this. Fulfillment is the execution or delivery of the requested service or access. Once fulfillment is completed, the request is marked as resolved or closed. Automation refers to features that automate repetitive actions such as task assignment, notification, or escalation. Automation helps reduce manual effort and improve efficiency. The portal is the user-friendly interface where customer or employees can submit requests, check status, and communication within the support team. It provides a simple but structured way to interact with IT services. A knowledge base is a collection of articles, guides, and frequently asked questions that help users resolve issues on their own. It supports self-service and reduces the number of incoming requests. Categorization is the process of classifying requests into predefined groups such as HR, IT, or facilities. This ensures requests are routed to the correct team for faster handling. Priority defines the importance and urgency of a request. It helps team decide which request should be handled first. Escalation is the process of raising a request to higher support level if it cannot be resolved at the current level. I will repeat this. Escalation is the process of raising a request to higher support level if it cannot be resolved at the current level or if SLA targets are at risk. Escalation ensures timely resolution of important requests. Resolution is the final action taken to complete or fulfill a request. Once resolved, the request status is updated accordingly. Feedback is the customer's response or satisfaction rate after the request is completed. This feedback helps assess service quality and identify area for improvement. I will repeat this. This feedback helps assess service quality and identify area for improvement. Service requests help meet user need in a fast and structured way. By providing continuous round-the-clock access to service through portal, users can raise requests anytime. Service requests also increase productivity by streamlining processes, reducing downtime, and helping users complete tasks more efficiently. Service requests improve user satisfaction by delivering reliable, responsive, and tailored service. They also help maintain service relevance by ensuring services are updated, easy to use, and aligned with the user's need. This structured approach helps services current and efficient with minimal efforts. Let's move ahead and summarize this module. In this module, we covered service request concept, processes, key terms, and benefit. You now have a clear understanding of how service requests are managed efficiently using Jira Service Management. That's it for this module. See you in the next one.
Thank you for watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. Info@netsoftakademy.com. www.netsoftakademy.com.